The Amazing Journey of Money, a tale of evolution. How money has been both a partner and a witness in the human journey. Long time back, that is like once upon a time. Before there were coins or paper bills, people lived in small villages and traded goods with one another. It is like if someone had some extra wheat but needed vegetables, they would find someone who would have vegetables and would give them wheat instead in exchange. This was called the barter system. Can you imagine in today's world carrying goods to a store to trade them for something you may need in return? So, as we can imagine, bartering had its challenges. Sometimes people did not have what others needed, or they did not want what was being offered in return. It could be difficult to find a fair trade, that is, two parties who needed to exchange goods that they had at the same point of time. In addition, it was also challenging to carry large quantities of goods. It was really cumbersome. As villages grew into towns and towns grew into cities, the need for convenient form of exchange became very apparent. Thus, the concept of money was born. The shiny shells. In ancient times, people used all sorts of things as money. In some places, they used shells. These shells were often very shiny and pretty, making them desirable to be traded with. People could easily carry them in pouches and baskets, and they were universally recognized as being valuable. The glittering gold. Gold has always attracted humans in a very special way. The shiny and yellow appearance of gold made it perfect for use as money. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and the Greeks minted gold coins stamped with images of gods and rulers. These coins became symbols of wealth and power. Silver coins. Silver was another popular choice of coins. It was more abundant than gold and had many of the same desirable qualities. Silver coins were used in trade throughout the ancient world, from China to Europe. Silver coins were often stamped with intricate designs to show their value and origin. Copper currencies. Not everyone could afford gold or silver, so copper coins became more and more accessible form of money. Then came the great emergence of paper money. As societies became more advanced, carrying around heavy coins became impractical. That is where paper money was invented. The Chinese were the first to use paper money over 1,000 years ago. It was also called the flying money by the Chinese because it was so light and easy to carry. Emergence of banknotes in Europe. Paper money eventually made its way to Europe, where it was issued by banks and governments. These banknotes were backed by precious metals like gold or silver, giving them intrinsic value. People could exchange them for goods and services with confidence, knowing they could redeem them for precious metal if there be a need. Colonial currency. Fast forward to Europe in the 17th century. Banks started giving out fancy pieces of paper called the banknotes. It was like saying, "Hey, I promise to give you real money if you show me this paper." It made buying stuff a whole lot more easier. The Silk Route. The Silk Route was an ancient network of trade routes that connected East and West, played a crucial role in the spread of money and of ideas. Traders exchanged various commodities including silk, spices, precious metals, using different currencies. This led to development of new financial systems, economic and cultural interactions. The age of colonization and exploration. The European exploration and colonization in the 15th to the 17th century had deep implications on the global economy and the evolution of money and the systems around money. The influx of gold and silver from the Americas fueled inflation and economic expansion in Europe. This led to the rise of some powerful empires and the establishment of modern banking systems. Do you know that India is home to one of the oldest currencies in the world? Yes, that is true. The Indian rupee has a rich history that dates back to 2 millennia. It was first introduced by the ancient rulers of India, such as the Mauryan Empire around the 6th century BCE. Initially, the Indian rupee was a unit of silver known as the Rupaya Rupa, which means wrought silver in Sanskrit. These early coins were made by punching silver bars to create uniform shapes. Over time, the design and the inscription on the coins evolved. Now for some interesting facts around some currencies from across the world. The US dollar bill. The dollar is often referred to as the buck, a term that originated from early American fur traders who used deer hides or buckskins as a form of currency. The euro. The design of the euro banknotes includes architectural styles from various periods in the European history, symbolizing the cultural diversity and the unity of the European Union member states. Japanese yen. The yen symbol used for the Japanese yen is derived from the kanji character yen, which means the circle or a round. The symbol represents coins in Japan's currency system. The British pound sterling. The British pound is one of the oldest currencies still in use today, with origins dating back to over 1200 years to Anglo-Saxon England. The Australian dollar. The Australian dollar is sometimes locally referred to as the Aussie, and its coins feature unique native Australian animals such as the kangaroo. The Canadian coin. Canada's $1 coin is also known as the loonie, and it earned its name because it features a common icon, a loon, a bird native to Canada on one side. The Swiss franc. The Swiss banknotes feature a wide range of cultural icons, including renowned figures from the world of literature, science, and the arts, reflecting Switzerland's rich cultural heritage. The Chinese yuan. The Chinese yuan is also known as renminbi, features denominations in both paper and in coins. The bills showcase important landmarks and historical figures from the Chinese history. The Indian rupee. The Indian rupee has a long history dating back to ancient civilizations in the Indian subcontinent. The symbol of the rupee is derived from the Devanagari script. The South African rand. South Africa's currency, the rand, is named after Witwatersrand, a ridge where Johannesburg is located, which is rich in gold deposits that played a significant role in the country's economy. All the currencies across the world have their own unique and special history of symbolism and cultural significance, making them fascinating subjects of study and of appreciation as a part of the human journey of progress. And how can we forget the rise of the digital currency? In recent years, we have seen the rise of the digital currency such as the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. These digital coins exist only in electronic form and are not backed by any physical commodity such as gold or silver. Instead, the digital currencies rely on blockchain technology to secure transactions and to maintain a record of ownership. Mobile payments. With the advent of smartphones, mobile payment apps have become increasingly popular. So we see how the origin of money got planted somewhere around the times of barter system, and now we are living in an era of almost seamless money transfers. The evolution and the story of money, just like the human story, is also that of continuous evolution. The story of money is a fascinating journey through the human history, from the simple act of bartering system to complex world of digital currency. Money has evolved and has been a witness to meet the changing needs of human society. As we look to the future, who knows what forms of money will emerge? One thing is for certain, the evolution of money is far from over. Next time you make a transaction, sure it will cross your mind the fascinating journey of money. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe our content. It really motivates us.